Hello and welcome to Unboxing Nostalgia, episode 12. My god, we've gone a long way with this collection. We have collected so many things. I have no idea when this episode is going to come out. Today is Sunday, the 4th of June, 2023. I'm slowing down on what I'm buying as I'm on this quest to buy this game here. New Wheels John, can you help me with that game? You never know, by the end of this video we might actually own that game, however unlikely it's going to be. That's the last game I'm looking for. And my problem is, when I'm looking for that game, when I'm on eBay searching for that game, I'm in a position where I buy other things, and maybe one day I will come across that, but I find other things that I didn't know I needed until I click on buy it now, or make an offer, or bid. Anyway, we're using my late mother's scissors, as ever, to open games. We've got a few packages that we've got here. Some I can open with my hands. Others, we're just going to have to use these scissors to do. Essentially what we do is we open the package, show you the game, and then we might talk a little bit about it. Yeah, I certainly have a picture of the game, and we move from package to package. So, this one. I don't usually buy the big box games, I absolutely don't. I've stayed away from them for a lot, but this one looks actually pretty good. And, I thought, yeah, we can go for this. And this is, oh, come on, go back in there. Sorry, apologies, I'm trying to put it all back together so you can see what we've got. This is Snowball from Level 9 Computing. Old big box package here for ZX Spectrum 48K. I've already got this game. Oh, look at the chroma key. The chroma key is breaking the catalogue there. But I've already got this game. But yeah, I loved this adventure game. It's 2304 AD. The 5-mile long Connolly Starship Snowball 9 has been hijacked and sabotaged. Its robots modified. Can you save the colonists? This massive pure text adventure has a wealth of puzzles and over 7,000 locations. Yes, 7,000, as it says there. The problem here was a lot of the locations were all the sleeping pods and everything else like that. But yep, no, we've got that, so happy with that one. We have this little package here. I don't think this is a Spectrum game, but we're going to open it and have a look and see what it is. And no, it's not. But this is Crash Micro Action from Fusion Retro Books. I subscribe to their Patreon, and they do a lot of great things here, and absolutely love these new versions of Crash. And there's a couple of others that I get from them as well. I always put an advert on the annuals that they do as well, so happy to buy their stuff, happy to support their stuff. So then we have this little package here. Scissors to quickly open and see what we've got. I have to be a little bit careful. I'm trying not to destroy the contents, by ripping open something and maybe damaging things. Usually with tapes you're okay, but mistakes can happen. Now, this one here, I've never heard of this game, and this has come through very quickly, but there's something wrong. So this is a Bronx Street Cop, but look at here, we've got a perforated edge here, and it's clearly missing some label or whatever. So it didn't cost much. I'm not too bothered about that. But here it is in entirety. This is on the Virgin Mastertronic label. So yeah, we're missing a little bit there, but so be it. I'm not going to look to replace that. That was just a punt of a couple of quid, because that looks an interesting cover. I've only got one Virgin Mastertronic game at that point. Let's go for that. Well, I've now got 1.5 Virgin Mastertronic games because of the missing bit that was there. Okay, what is this? Okay, so in that little package we have Strongbow. Oh, that fell out there. Okay, so this is a compilation. This is the Boots compilation. 10 games for the ZX Spectrum. Got that at a price that I'm okay with. Quite happy about that. It's another one of these compilation cassettes that I like to collect. I never had any vision to want to start doing that, and then recently, probably 2 or 3 videos ago, it was, oh, we've got 1, we've got 2, and then it built from there. So this one might be a moment to open. This is a fragile box. Oh, look at the chroma key, it's made it into night. So this is a big fragile box that we're opening there. Oh, there's a lot of bubble wrap. Holy hell, there's a lot of bubble wrap. And although this video is being recorded on a Sunday, and it was only a week or so ago we had the last unboxing nostalgia. The reason I'm doing these so quick, but it will take a little while to come out, is I need to leave feedback on eBay. You know, I've been really poor at doing that, so this helps me do this, and this video will have bits added to it as we go, because I don't think that this one's going to be nowhere near long enough to be a suitable video. So I would have been after maybe just one or two things, you know, within this box that we've got here. You know, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we have already got. I know there's a lot of stuff that we've already got, as one of these has actually fallen apart on me while I open it up. So we're just going to whisk through these. The first is Daley Thompson's Decathlon, £2.95. This cost at that point there. We've got that. I know we've got that. The next is the graphics artist from Icon. I know that we've got that as well. I'm trying to remember what was in here that I actually wanted. There will be one thing. Alright, so lovely. Right, this is the one thing that we did want, which is Bubble Bobble from Firebird. I think there might be a second thing actually in this box as well. We then have Strike Force Harrier from Mirrorsoft. I don't have that. It wasn't one that I was after, but Bubble Bobble definitely was. But I think, as I say, there was two in here. We're just reaching in and we're pulling them out. Okay, we have got, it's a bit of a broken case, but it doesn't matter because we've got that game anyway. This is Outrun from US Gold. Ah, yes. So, this was one that we wanted. I thought I had all the digital integration games, but no. This is Bobsleigh from Digital Integration as well. This was the one that I wanted, so I think it was Bubble Bobble and this. I don't think there's any more trophies in here. We've got Bristles from Statesoft. Never heard of that. That's what it looks like here. But you have the screen. I always show you the screen of what the games are as well. We've got Southern Belly from Houston. So all these doubles are basically just going to go in a box for swapsies. We've got a really battered version of Ya Kung Fu. Look at that. That's a bit of a mess there from Imagine. This is the biggest box out of all of them we've got. We've got a not so battered version of Hypersports from Imagine. You know, these were one of the first few type of games that I got when I started to collect again. We've got something that just goes in the rubbish box. Snodgits from Fawn EMI, but there's no package in there, so that's just rubbish. Oh, yes, there's another. There's another. Okay, we have got Pac-Mania from Grand Slam. We have got Indoor Sports from Advance. I was trying to see who made that game. I don't think I've got that one. I don't care about it. And we've got a loose tape. We have got Vegas Poker from Entertainment USA. Don't care about that. And the box. The box is empty. So literally only a few packages left. They get much smaller here. You know, this one is only this size. You know what? If I was an eBay seller, I would have fun with people that I'm selling with. What I would do is I would go on eBay and I would buy a whole load of the 1980s porn magazines that you get and everything like that. And I would use it for packaging. So when people send you games that are wrapped up in packaging like that, I would actually wrap them up in porn magazines. So, you know, when people are pulling that, be like, what the hell have I got here? So, yeah, just for a little bit of humour. They'd probably be very angry, but hey-ho, it would make me laugh. So, a single game in that box. Now, this one here was one that I didn't know existed, and I bid on, and I lost. And then it was like, oh well, it doesn't really matter. And then it came up again by a different seller. So, you know, I went for it and I got it, and yeah, it's complete. Okay, so this is Charlie Chaplin from US Gold. I've got no idea what this game is going to be. I've got no idea what this is going to be, but I saw it was a US Gold title, wasn't much, missed out on the auction, never seen it before, and like buses, another one came along. So, I know what this one is because there's a whole lot of tracking stuff all over it. Please, please be okay. Very carefully going to open this one. And by tracking, this one didn't come from Great Britain, the greatest country in the world. No, no, no. This, oh, lovely, glorious. This is Phantom Club from Ocean, but the Spanish version there. So Phantom Club is quite an expensive game to get from Ocean. I've missed out on that a couple of times, but you know, very much like Bubbler that I've also got from the same company here. You know, it pays to get the foreign versions just to say you've got it in the collection. But you know what? I'm really, really happy with that. You know, that's a well looked after one. So yeah, and this was cheaper. This was cheaper than the UK versions that I've seen kicking around. But you know what? I've seen far less of these. So yeah, Phantom Club is now in the collection, and I could stop looking for the UK one, and maybe if I see it at a good price, go for it. But everybody seems to want Phantom Club, so you know, I'm sure that I will be missing that one for years to come. Right, we've literally only got 3 more left after this. Obviously, there will be more in the video because this is not part 1 of the video, but I will add on clips to this video so that, you know, we could just build on what we've got here. But no, this is going to be, oh god, this is well packaged, isn't it? Quite a short little one that we're doing here. Right, this has been wrapped up in some kind of bag as well. I need to open this just to check it's okay. There'd be nothing worse than assuming it was all right and then it wasn't. God, they've put a lot of effort into this. So this is another compilation one, and this wasn't the one I was looking for. I was looking for the W.H. Smith version of it, but then I found there was actually another one, and this is Take 4 from Gremlin Graphics, but they did do a Smiths version of this, and the reason I was looking for the Smiths version is I have a Smiths compilation that we did on the last video, and I thought, is there any more? And there was one more, and it's a version of that. So we have got 1, 2, 3 left. 3 left here before I will fade away or fade into a future version of myself. No, come on. Alright. So, there's a bit of a story with this. This one here. Bomb Jack 2. You know, tape is there. Instructions are there. But this is a reproduction. Now, this was brought by mistake. I was looking at it and I was thinking, yeah, that's good value for money. Nobody's bidding on that. And I bid on it and I actually won it. It cost just over £5. But this is a reproduction tape. So Bomb Jack 2, I'm going to keep it, but the inlay has been redone. And I saw that afterwards and I thought, oh, bollocks. You know, wasn't happy about that. You know, it was a case of, I've made a mistake. I've generally made a mistake here. And I wasn't happy because as far as I was concerned, I was only buying one reproduction tape. And I think it's going to be in this box here. And I went for this because I do not have the large box version of this. You know, it's probably impossible to get a large box version of it that looks like it hasn't been through an absolute war. And I thought, yeah, let me buy this repo thing just to see what it's like. You know, I was very clear in what I was buying. I knew exactly what I was buying, and it's this one here. And this, you know, we got the original tape there, and you can see what this is going to be. This is Valhalla, and I love the look of this case. You know, it was in a big cardboard one, but no, I'll take the repo. But I went for this because I wanted to own this game, but you know, it would just be a crushed cardboard box otherwise. So yeah, really happy to get this. But I have a spreadsheet of everything that I have, everything that I collect, and I know who sold me what. So if I have somebody that sells me absolute rubbish, I can make sure that I never buy them from them again. Anyway, when I was putting in the list of outstanding games, and Valhalla arrived before Bombjack, but the outstanding games, I bought Bombjack as well, I thought, oh, that's the same seller that I've bought Valhalla from. And then I went and had a look, and it's got the description of the game, and then it says in big bold letters, read below. So I read below, and it was, oh bugger, it's a repo. And then I thought, hang on a minute, let's just check my main list. So I have an eBay sheet on Excel, and then I've got the list of all the games that have arrived and everything, and I saw one more from this seller, and we actually unboxed it in the last video, and that was Red Heat as well. So that again was a repo, and that just slipped by me. So this is the name on the screen of the seller that does repos if you collect things now. He is not trying to hide anything. She is not. Whoever it is, he, she, they are not trying to hide anything in any shape or form. They make it very clear on their listings that it's a repo. You've just got to do what I didn't do, which was pay more attention to what it is. I mean, it says read below, read below. But if you're a collector and you buy things, just be aware that from this seller you are buying really good quality reproductions, but you are not always getting the original. And I'm not naming and shaming, no. I deliberately bought Valhalla. You know, Bombjack was a mistake when I realised, because I wouldn't have gone for that otherwise. And you know, that repos was so good, I'd actually already bought one before, which was Red Heat, and not even known about it. Anyway, enough of that. This is the final one before I bid you farewell. Oh, I dropped it on the floor. Before I bid you farewell and I transform into a future gentleman so we can carry on unboxing Nostalgia Volume 12, but, you know, with some new things. And I pull this out, this box here, and they give me a Jiffy bag. Brilliant. Kudos. I love it when they go the extra mile to protect things, but you can still get them out. And good. Alright, so you're going to look at this and think, why did you buy this? This is, they sold 1.2 million. Yes, you would be right. I already have this, but the version I have has got such a faded label. It looks absolutely terrible. And when I saw this for a few quid, I thought, yeah, the only problem with it is it's got a crack on the case, which probably isn't going to show there. They mentioned that in the listing. The case isn't the original case. I will swap it out for a case that's got black all down there. But they sold 1.2 million, much better copy than what I've already got. Anyway, that literally brings me to the end of this little segment. So I will see you, a future version of me will see you as I unbox more things in the very near future. Probably about 10 seconds time. And as if by magic, we are back for some more unboxing Nostalgia. I promised I was going to keep up with these, and this is me doing it. So still using the scissors from my mother that is still late and passed away. We've got 3 parcels to unbox to have a look at. This is the first one. And if I stay on top of these, I'm going to be a very, very happy man, because it makes it a lot more stress-free. Sorry, a lot less. Hang on. More stress-free, less stress-free. It makes it stress-free if I do these as we go. So, you know, fingers crossed, I will keep true to my promise. And you know what? I can then also be leaving feedback on eBay, which is going to be great for everybody, and everybody will be in a happy place. So this is the Colditz story. Now, why did I go for this? You know, I like the look of the case. You know, it was a pretty damn smart looking case. It looked clean, it looked crisp. Never heard of it before, and it was just purely a punt for a couple of quid, and I got this. You know, is it a good game? I really don't know, but Atlantis, they had some smart looking covers. They really, really did, and I can imagine that this is one of the later ones, because it's 48k, 128 plus 2 at the top of the case there. In fact, you can see it by the picture of the actual cassette I show above hand anyway. So yep, that's one for the collection. And then on the next box we've got, and that will only be one box after this, and then we will fade away and do it again a little bit down in the future. Now, this is falling apart. I can fix this though. Can I fix it? Yes, I can. So this is a Vectron by Firebird. Now, this was a punt as well. It only cost £3 or £4 to actually get. You know, I haven't got many double cassettes from Firebird, so I went for this one. And when I looked at the graphics of what this game was, you know, you can see them. We show them on the screen here. It was absolutely brilliant, because recently we played a Tron game that I absolutely loved, and this, to all intents and purposes, looks like a Tron game. So yeah, really happy with this. Never even knew it existed. You know, I should have guessed it was a Tron game by what you see on the cover there. But yeah, happy with it. Very happy with that. Very happy with that one. And then finally, we've got a box here with a few bits and pieces in. So we're going to pull these out. And what I've started to do, where possible, when we do these unboxing videos, on the ones that are duplicates I've got that I don't need anymore, we still show a picture of the game, but I'm actually trying to show the title screen. You know, there's going to be one in the future, assuming that it arrives okay and everything else like that, where we can't do that, and I know that because it didn't actually have a decent title screen. But where possible, if I haven't got the game, you will see the picture. If I have got the game, you will see the title screen. So this is not the one I was after, but it was there, and it's in a strange case. This is the Stir Crazy featuring Boo Boo from Interplay, but look at this, it's a really big square case. When you compare it to the rectangle ones, it's absolutely huge. It really is. So this is Stir Crazy featuring Bobo. You know, never heard of it before, don't particularly care about that, wasn't after that one. Now, this here is what I did want, and this is The Untouchables by Ocean. Another double cassette. Haven't got this. It's not one of the duplicate ones, so that's good, or not duplicate I'm looking for. It's not one of the refurb ones, but yeah, The Untouchables from Ocean. We have something that I have no interest in because I have this already. We've got Sports Cat Pack from GameStar. Whether that will have a title screen to show, I don't know. It'll probably be an animated GIF. I just really don't know. The animated GIFs are the ones where it cycles through different screenshots as we have them playing through. Okay, this was also in the package, and one that I did want, and this was Red LED. You know, nice, crisp, solid looking cover. This has clearly been looked after by whoever owned this. Thank you very much. We also have, just checking this is okay. Okay, this was also in the pack. Now, I've not heard of this before, and I'm now irritated. So this is, the chroma key is going to screw up a little bit. Let's try and hold it this way. This is 4 great games from Micro Value. However, if you look very closely, it says volume 3. It says volume 3 there. So now I'm probably going to have to get volumes 1 and 2, which is going to be a bit annoying. Ah, damn it, bugger. And I've seen some damage. Look, you've got a little rip there as well. So, yeah, that makes me a little bit unhappy. Alright, so I'll have to mark that as damaged. That is it. So, you know, a few games here. I'm then going to basically pause at this particular point, and I will fade into a future me when we unbox the last few things we've got. I've actually only currently, at the time of recording this, got about 3 or 4 more parcels left outstanding. So, you know, we are in a really good place where the backlog is done. And to keep on top of it, to keep sorted with this, you know what, it's a great place to be. So, I will see you probably in about another 10 seconds time. Welcome back. It's like Christmas, and yet again, we have another big pile, as I look over here, of stuff to unbox. If my name was Britney Spears, it would be Oops, I Did It Again as my favourite song, because holy hell, I let this pile up. So let's get into the final segment for this particular video as I go on my quest for New Wheels John. So we've got this particular package to unbox here. There's going to be some things in all of these that may not be Spectrum games, because you know what, I have let, oh holy damn it, this has formed into those paper type things, the crap dust stuff that goes everywhere. Oh God, oh, it's all on my hands. Look, it's on my bloody hands. So that's when videos start to go wrong. That's when they start to go wrong. Alright, so first out the hat, first out the box is a game that I've been looking for a while. I did place a bid on this before and I won. And then some fucker cancelled it, and then, you know, I played again, and I've actually got it again from a different seller, a more quality seller. And this is Inferno from Richard Shepherd Software. There's only a couple of titles that I haven't got on this company's journey here. I probably won't get them because they're hideously expensive, and I don't think they were all games either. But yeah, we've got Inferno from Richard Shepherd Software. I am delighted to have that. Then we have this little package here that hopefully isn't going to spray dust and crap everywhere here. And in here we have, okay, let's look at this. So I went for this, and this is Apocalypse, I can't even bloody pronounce it, from Command Software. It's clearly a chess game. I like chess games, even though we never played them on the channel. We play no chess games on the channel, and I've always had a journey where I wanted to get one chess game playing another chess game to see which is the best battle of the chess games, and maybe we will do that at some point. But no, this game here, I saw this and I thought, is it real, is it fake? It's all in black and white on everything you've got here, but no, it looks like it's an original. So Command Software, my first game from Command Software, and it's a chess game. We have got something that says Sugar Beauty Ring Light. I doubt very much that's what it is. It's something that managed to survive the epic journey with Yodel. And, you know, they have destroyed a parcel in the past. Spy versus Spy, you know, what was one that they managed to destroy. Yodel, I don't think is even called Yodel anymore. I think it's called Eevee or something like that. So that shows how long we've had these pile up. Okay, and what do we have here? So there would have only been probably a couple of things, or maybe even one thing that I wanted from him. I'm not even sure what it is. Having a look here. Oh, I think I know what it might be. So what we can say for certain is it is not Lunar Jetman. We can also say it's very likely not Monty is Innocent. I believe I have that. But yeah, I don't think it's Monty is Innocent. Although it might be that one. We know that it's not Commando from Elite. We know that for a certain because I have Commando from Elite. Cauldron 2 is absolutely not that. Chiller, nope, I know I've already got that. And this is the problems where you buy bundles of games. There's clearly only one thing that you're after, but it has been so long that a company has changed from Yodel to Eevee now, where, you know, I don't know 100% what one it was I wanted. And then we have Konami Coin Ups. It's not that. Now, it might actually be Super Hang-On from Sega. It could well be that. It very possibly could be that. But there's another possibility here. The last one that's here. And it could be War 70 from CSS. I love these War 70. Sorry, CCS. I love the packaging on some of these games that you've got. So it might well be this War 70 game. But, you know, I've left it so long. I've left it way too long from opening these games, and I've let them pile up. So, you know, sometimes you get things like, what is it? What did I order? What one is it? And the massive pile we've got here, you know, at the moment it is 21:14. Literally, it's just clocked over to 21:14 right now for this bit of segment that we're doing. I've got no idea how long this is going to take, but I've got to get through all of this before the missus creates a bonfire of it and puts me on the bloody bonfire for having so much shit piled up. And me talking like this is slowing everything down. So what else have we got? We have got this box here. So yeah, there's lots of things in here. They're falling about. I hope they're okay. This arrived in my house via Yodel. Thank you, Yodel. Okay, what are these? So, this again is the mystery of... Oh, there's another one in there. There's another one in there. I nearly chucked the box on the floor. There you go. This is the mystery of another one of what did we order. Well, we know from this box we had that in there. So I'm pretty certain it's not another one of those. Okay, we have Hit Pack. So I think I've got this already. It ain't going to be that. Now, we have 5-star. I know it's not going to be that. I think I can see what it might have actually been. And it's... let's open this and check to see if it's okay. Yes, it looks alright. Glorious. So this is Legend of the Amazon Woman from Mastertronic. I do not have that version. I do have that version now. I've got the original one, which was in a double cassette. I think it was US Gold or Data East. Can't remember which one, but no. This is a Mastertronic version of this. I didn't spend too much on this bundle, but I got that with it. So that is absolutely there. What was a bonus to get as well, because I actually wasn't after that, but this is one that I haven't got. This is Wonder Boy from Sega, the Hit Squad version of that. So I've got that as well. Don't have that. Now, this one is interesting. So I think I've got this one, but I don't think I've got it from alternate software. And this is Trapdoor as well. So that was a bonus in there. But there was only, as I say, one that I was absolutely after with that. And then we have 2 more tapes in this pile. We've got School Days. We've got School Days for alternate software. Notice the Beano type graphics, probably very, very unauthorized. I have that already, and we have. Oh God, this looks boring as shit. This really, really does. Why would you make a game of this? Holy Jesus God! He won't even go. You know, he won't even go back in its little packet. He's so excited to be pulled out because no one has ever opened it. This is Testmaster on the 48K Spectrum. Cricket, the most boring game ever apart from golf. I hate golf, and cricket I don't particularly like either. But it's new, I don't have that. I do not have this. It's going to be rubbish, you know it's going to be rubbish, but hey ho, it is what it is. We have a big box here, so let's get this one open. And inside it, Jesus mother. So, the size of that box there, inside is this. So that is the most overcompensating box that ever existed. That unwraps for a lot of stuff for this little card. And let's yes. So, I got this for an absolute steal. This is Escape. The chroma key is going to break it a little bit, but this is Escape from New Generation Software in the original packaging. I'm really pleased with that. That's brilliant. So that's come through very well looked after. Thank you for the overcompensating packaging. This one was important to get through. Alright, okay, so looking at this nightmare, what have we got here? We got something that says Fragile. You can bet that's a game. Use the scissors to open. And we have some bubble wrap. We don't want bubble wrap. More stuff over there. And they put it in a little jiffy thing here as well. Very nice. So what is this? Okay, so a while ago, and I don't know what video it was, I saw some Century Software games and I bought 6 of these, and this was another one that I found, Olympic Challenge. I didn't have that. I do have that now, and when I saw that brand I liked the labels. I thought, yeah, let's try and complete that collection. I doubt I ever will, but just in case, this is one less for the journey that I've got. Probably an awful game, you know, software for the future. Well, it is the future now. Olympic Challenge from Century City. Did I call it something else at the beginning? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm tired. I'm just back from doing a fair bit of travelling from work. So, you know, I'm brutally tired at the moment. If you've got this far through the unboxing video that we're doing here, yeah, you won't believe how I'm tired. Alright, so another one that we're opening here. This is, what is this? Alright. So, I'd never heard of this, but the name appealed to me. And I thought, let's give it a go. Electra 9000 Lunar Attack Vehicle. What is this? I don't know. You know, we can see better there. Oh, we put in some pictures on the screen, as I always do when I unbox these. But yeah, Electra 9000 from Alternative Software, Lunar Attack Vehicle. That is new, and I'm glad that's new because that was a single cassette that I ordered. If I ordered single cassettes that, you know, here, another one here. If I ordered single cassettes that I had already, that would be a little bit daft. You know, I do feel that we're approaching, haha, I've said this before, I do feel that we're approaching the end of these videos. When I get New Wheels John, it will probably be pretty much over at that point. But, you know, although I look at this big pile here, you know, it's bits and bobs really. You know, we're approaching the end of what I can physically collect. So, I was surprised I never had this. This is Ping Pong from Imagine, and I found out I didn't have it by doing a quick search after I played this god-awful, horrible, this is an awful shit game on the arcade, on the channel that you're watching now, the Gentleman's Pixel Club, and it was horrible. It was beyond horrible, that game. But I thought, well, I've got that. And then I had a look and thought, no, I don't have it. So I do have it now. I will never play this. I will never load it in. But it's in one of the clamshell cases from Imagine Software. I like the Imagine things in these clamshell cases when they're all lined up. They look so good. I mean, just look at it. You look at this. And they look so much better than the double one. No, clamshells rule the day every single day. So that's another one on the list gone. Okay. So we have this here. I was making a point of covering up their address there. Alright. Hey, what is this? Oh. So, it's got a little love letter in there. Thanks from Paul. And this is... oh, motherfuck. This is Captain Blood. And, you know, I knew it might be a problem with it. And, you know, look at the state of that cassette label there. You know, you could see that it would, and it's one of the ones with the perforated edges. So if you open them too much, you're screwed. I could see that it could be a problem when I purchased it. I went for the punt. This is no fault of the seller. I knew that I was rolling the dice on this one. But yeah, Captain Blood from Players. I knew that I was rolling the dice when I went for this one, looking at the image, and you know what, it didn't look the best. I got what I paid for, but sometimes when they don't look great, you know what, they are actually okay. But now, having a really big game like Captain Blood, you know, you're asking a lot for all the instructions to be in here on the perforated ones that open, for it not to be falling apart after what, 40 odd years. Alright, so we have, I don't know what this is actually. We have a birthday card. It was my birthday, and the People's Lottery sent me a birthday card. And let's talk about the People's Lottery. It is £10 to enter, which is absolutely great. I clearly did this because they wouldn't send me a card anyway. And they charge you, no, it's not £10 to enter, it's £12 to enter. £12 to enter now. And generally, the usual prize that you're going to win is going to be £10. How does that work? You know, you should at least get your money back there. Why did it go up from, you know, the entry fee being £10 to £12? I don't know. What more do I get for my money apart from a bloody birthday card? Alright, so got to check this one. Got to check this. Please be okay. Alright, so it is okay. This is TT Racer from Bite Back. I have the larger version of this that I believe comes with a lens lock as well, but not the little version here. This was not too much, so I went for it. I thought, yeah, okay, well, I get it. And I did get it, so yeah, absolutely lovely. Digital Integration did the original, but this is from Bite Back here. I've got maybe a couple of their games from Bite Back, or at least the re-releases they did, and this is now one of them. So with all what we're opening now, I believe there to be about 40 games that are going to be new to what we've got. We've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 or 9 of them. So, you know, there's not too many. There's just a lot of individual packages, of which is this. This is another one. And there we go. We have it nicely wrapped. And this is Mastertronic Megaplay Volume 1. 6 fantastic programs on one cassette: Curse of Sherwood, 180, Rastascan, Agent X2, Zub, and Destructo. So there is a Megaplay Volume 2 as well, but this is Volume 1. Never knew these existed, and this popped up there, and I thought, yeah, okay, let's get it. And spoiler alert, I have also got Megaplay Volume 2 that I hope is somewhere among all of this, and I'd never seen them. And then when I started to see them, all I could do was see Megaplay Volume 2 pop up all the time. So another package. Is this Megaplay Volume 2? We just don't know. We just don't know. My dead mother scissors. She doesn't need them anymore. So we have an envelope. And what's in the envelope? Oh, mother God. Alright, so another love letter. Thank you. eBay, thank you for your purchase. Yeah, of course I'll leave you a rating if I like what you sent me. And this is from... who made this? Virgin. This is from Virgin. And this is Action Force on the ZX Spectrum. Lovely, lovely presentation of this. Really, really happy to have that. It makes me happy when I get games that, you know, are looking good, that, you know, ones that I hadn't had before and didn't even know existed. So this is the era we're in with my clicks at the moment. Apart from New Wheels John that I will get at some point. I will get that at some point before I fucking die, because I'm going to live forever otherwise, and nobody wants that because I'll be old and wrinkly and crumply. But no. This Action Force, great game to have. Alright, so 2,763 more things to open. This one is, have you guessed where it's from? It's from eBay. Okay, so the quality of the cassette isn't the best here, but I knew that. But I thought, oh, I've got to go for this. This is Las Vegas Lady. In fact, where is it? Oh, it says Lady at the bottom there. You can't read it, but yeah, Las Vegas Lady. No idea what that is, but it was only a couple of quid. And sometimes those that you don't know what they are worth going for. Alright, so we have another one of these, and I recognise this. That creates shit everywhere, but look, it's got an opener here. So that's what we've got to do. We've already had one of these awful bags, and that safely goes on the floor. Okay, label is really fucking battered here, but this is Plummet by Interpreter Software. You can see the quality of the label, not so good on the back there. But yeah, Plummet from Interpreter Software. I'm not going to rant and rave over that, because as I say, didn't pay much for that at all. And you know, I am learning to look to see what you get. So, what is this? This is an empty box. There's nothing in here. I must have ordered something. But look at this. They've left something in here. Inside Scientology. Do you want to join Scientology? If you do, there's a barcode for you. Alright, okay. That was actually something that I ordered for someone else. I was surprised to see that in there, actually. I don't know how that ended up being there. Alright, we've got a little bag of glorious glory things. Alright, we have in that bag, we got 4 cassettes. Now, how many of these are new to me? Come on, out you come. Alright, Jesus, all of these look great condition, I say. Alright, so, the one that I wanted here was a Titanic from R&R Software. I saw that and thought, yeah, that will be mine, that will absolutely be mine. There, Titanic, you need to look again. Look at it in all its glory. But there was 3 other cassettes there, and I saw the label literally of Ghost Hunt there. That's all you could see on the advert. And I thought, well, you know, I've got a couple of their games, and this is, you know, I think it was PSS that made this, but, you know, I recognised the label. But, interestingly, this is, it says, Kryptonic there, Masters of the Game. So maybe that company changed name. But the label certainly looks like, I mean, there's Light Cycle and things like that that have got a very similar band here. But yeah, Ghost Hunt, I knew I didn't have it, but it looks like it's got a different name there. I need to check this out a little bit. No, so this is Kryptonic, 1984. Very interesting. So that company must have changed name, or they've got very similar looking labels. Okay, alright. And then we had this one here, which is one that I don't think I had. Bug Bite. This is Aquarius. Looks like it's got a shark on it as well. It would be very daft if it had something else like a bird and the game's name was called Aquarius, but no, this is a shark. Sharks are good. You know, I want to go and see the Meg 2, which I believe has got a series of sharks in. And then we've got the one, oh, it's got magic inside as well. So, Vargon Attack from Atlantis. But inside we have the tape. You saw that fall out. We've got magic notes. It's always cool when you open up cassettes, and that as long as they're okay and you're getting what you wanted, but you see what was part of people's lives before, where you get little trinkets and things like that in them. Alright, so we have oh, don't fall off, things are sliding. So, this is a special hug from Rainbows. If you feel you need a hug today, we hope this makes you smile, or you can pass it to brighten up someone else's day. Alright, so, I ordered from them something off eBay, and I got it, and I can't remember what it is, as I try and fill time here. And this is... it was a random game, I'd never seen it before. This is Collision Course from Americana. There you go. No idea what it is. Have a look at the back for yourself. We'll have the picture of the game, of this game as always. But yeah, Collision Course. Okay, so another box, another box. Haha, right, okay. This is a winner chicken dinner. It is not New Wheels John. Can you help me get New Wheels John? You can see New Wheels John on the screen here. That is the one game that I'm after that will kill these videos. If you own this, I will pay you a lot of fucking money for this. Honestly, I desperately want this. But what we have here is two games that I did not have, because as I say, it'd be daft to buy games that I did. But the Angels of Glory were looking down on me, and now they're playing their pipes of peace, because I finally opened these two cassettes, and we have got Journey to the Centre of Eddie Smith's Head. I got that very, very cheaply. Oh, I'm so pleased about that. But then the same seller put up something else, which I've been after for a while, that goes for a staggering amount of money. But I got it again, very cheap. Moon Alert from Ocean. I don't have this. I have this now. I really have this now. So that's a good moment. That is a good moment here. Very happy for that. So we have this. This is a box. Now I have opened this a little bit to make it easier, and this is a free promotion for Fusion Retro Books, because I brought this Crash the Legacy Cup. You know, they do some really, really cool stuff. Check out their site if you're into the Spectrum world, you know. And, you know, they have a huge amount of offers and things like that you get. So, yeah, Fusion Retro Books for all your retro reading needs. Alright, so this. It feels very light. It may not be a game. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not a bomb. And inside we have this. And inside this, it's like a Russian doll, isn't it? You know, you get things among things among things. Oh dear God, that's a huge pile of rubbish. Inside of... No! Oh! Wrong way. Inside of this, we have this. We have this. And as I desperately rip this open to get to what's inside, we then have this. And finally we made it. We have Pastimes 2. God, that took a while to get to, didn't it? But Pastimes 2. Don't have many of those things. Is that, yeah, that's an ICO one there. So, you know, saw that, went for that. Didn't actually think I was going to get that one, because those are other ones that go for daft prices at times. Though we've got this one here to open. I think we've got about 963 parcels left. Right. This is interesting. The inlay is like that. It doesn't have a back part. It doesn't have the bit that goes along here. Anyway, this game here, I thought, oh, I won't get that. And I got it. And, you know, it's one that I've not seen before, but it's a company that I know of. It's a company that I know of. And this is Nebula from Redshift. So that Apocalypse or something like that, I can't pronounce it, that's one they did. So I went for that, and I got that, and it was yay, I've got that, excellent. And then, I also need to check something. Yeah, check the mic was still on. And then, when I got this, I won it. And within, must have been 10 minutes of me paying for it, I did a refresh on the current Spectrum games. Another one popped up by the same person. It looks like they have got loads of these. So, I thought something I thought was quite rare. But no, not rare at all, because multiple of them popped up afterwards. We then have this one here. And this is... Okay, I'm really not sure what happened here, but this is Push Off from Software Projects, but that label looks like someone's jazzed all over it. That's not a good quality label there. Well, I shouldn't touch that, should I? Ooh. Old people jazz. No. Alright, so what do we got here? Another one. I'm going to keep saying what have we got here, because we know what we got here. We've got packages, but I might open a package that actually isn't a game. So, I got something to trigger my OCD. This is Sharky's Mole. Notice there's no apostrophe between the Y and the S on the case, but when you look on the cassette, there is. Why they do that, I don't know. They know it's gonna. They knew it was gonna bother me in 40 years' time. But yeah, Sharky's Mole. Hadn't seen that. Didn't cost too much. This comes from Zeppelin Games, so I guess it's a re-release of something. I've got a couple of their things in re-release mode, but this clearly has got to be one of them. On the floor. Okay, we have another package. Why I went for this, I do not know. I saw it and I thought, do I have it? No, I don't have it. Did I even know it existed? No. Would I normally want it? No. But I had to get it because he looks so young. He looks so young on this. Gary Lineker's Hot Shot. Look at him. He's a fresh-faced young man here. He's old now, but Gary Lineker's Hot Shot from Gremlin, and this came out in 1988. There you go. That's vintage Lineker. Vintage Lineker there. Okay. We have... Oh, that nearly fell off. You know what? As that one nearly fell off, that is going to be the one that's going to be opened. Alright, elastic bands. Don't want those. Alright. We have multiple parcels taped together here. So I'm guessing this is a seller, and this was taped to there as well. I'm guessing this was a seller that had a few things that I bid on, and they just shipped them like that. Unless the post office decided to do this, which would be a very strange thing for them to do. I'm sure the post office have done some strange things in the past, but no. Okay, so we have a brown parcel here, and that is still being open. God, it's like you've got something dodgy inside of here, isn't it? Open there. Oh God, we've got more wrapping. And this is Taipei from Ocean Software. I recently bid on this, another version of this, not knowing I actually had this one that I'd already won. Because I bloody let the stuff pile up. I let it pile up too much. And then when I sort of lost out on this, I went and double checked thinking, well, you know, let's be sure here. And lo and behold, I'd won it already. I just didn't know whether it had arrived or not. And this is why I need to keep this pile of stuff down so I don't make mistakes. But no, I nearly ended up 2 things when I only need one of them. We have got aha. Yes. Right, so I have got Foremost Adventures again, but a great copy of it. Usually this label is all watered, damaged, creased. I've had 2 versions of this before that look like they've either been on a water fight or the labels were created that didn't fit the clamshells. But no, this is a great looking copy. Out of the Shadows, Galaxius, Microman and the Muriel. Now, Out of the Shadows I've got the original cassette for as well, but that is a brilliant game. If you like NetHack or something like that, that will appeal to you. But yeah, Foremost Adventures there, really pleased to get that. I first found this when I had a Spectrum at a boot fair, at a car boot fair. That's where I got my first ever copy of this. And then I sold all my shit, so I had to rebuy it again, including New Wheels John, and this is why we're doing these videos. And we're also doing these videos because I have a YouTube channel, but we're doing these videos because I'm rebuilding a collection. I gotta say, when I started the first video, and if you go all the way back then, and then you fast forward to where we are now, would I have believed there would have been so many hours of unboxing? Hell no, absolutely not. Alright. This was a purchase because I had never, ever seen it and it appeared. I didn't think I was going to get it. But Super Trucks from Elite, a double cassette. But no, Elite Software, and you could get yourself a Yorkie, and a Yorkie's were for men, remember, in here. And yeah, Yorkie, see inside for details. Here we are. We need to look at this. How to claim your free Yorkie. There we go. So that's how we do it. If you have a look at there, the screen goes very black when I hold it up in front of the webcam, because I'm using a green screen behind me, and trust me, I am not sat in a computer store. This isn't real behind me at all. And I don't know whether it'll work, but look, you can... Oh, you can't. I thought if I tap the green screen it was going to make it wiggle and wave, but no, it doesn't. Alright, yeah, that's not real behind me, so don't think I'm sat in a shop doing this. So next one we have is... Oh, go back in. Defenders of the Earth from Hi-Tech. A mega game. That's a sticker on there. Look, see a sticker. But yes, Defenders of the Earth from Hi-Tech. I think that the first time I saw this game, I'm sure it was this game, was on the Atari ST. But I've now got it on the Spectrum. Alright, and in that pile of taped up things, there was another box. So here we are. And look, this is got one of those little stickers on there, those cute stickers. We've seen those before. Alright, so open fragile, open with care. So 9/14 was a time that I mentioned You know, we are now at 21:45. Look, there you go. I can go from 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock in my mind using logic. Come on, open. Oh, no! No. This isn't what? This isn't a game. Alright. How cool is this? Alright, I've got to build something here that's going to take me a moment, so do bear with me. But absolutely freaking cool. I have got a 3D printer myself, so you can guess this is going to be something that's potentially 3D printed. But bear with me. I could actually probably make this myself as well. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. You know what, I might have to do one slight bit of adjustment here. Bear with me viewers. This is going to be worth it. This is absolutely going to be worth it. Probably putting it in the wrong way, it doesn't matter. So, you know, I guess the anticipation is building up, thinking, what the blazes is he doing here? You know, why is he doing a puzzle off screen? But yeah, trust me, this is worth it, at least to me. When I ordered this, the 3D printer I had wouldn't have been able to have done this, but it could now. Ooh, no. It could now. So are you ready for this? This took a while to do. I am so sorry. I love school days. And this is a 3D display. Sinclair, the Gentleman's Pixel Club there. And these little characters there. The chroma key is breaking them up a little bit. But it's a little display with all of those. I asked, actually this side, I asked if he could change it to the Gentleman's Pixel Club. And he did. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I'm chuffed with that. Like I said, I might be able to make that myself actually, but you know what? It doesn't matter. You know, why make it yourself when you can do other people to do it for you? But yeah, this was before I had my printer that does a couple of different colours here. But yeah, let's put that all in there, and then yeah, that can go. That needs to come over here? Oh, it fell over. So that's set safely. But yeah, lovely, all those characters. In fact, one of my cats is probably come along and bite the heads of one of those things, so we've got to be careful. Alright, so we are heading down. We're heading down the pile here. Pink one here. That open. So I think this is the first game that I've got on this label. I thought Alien Syndrome was on it, but I think no, that might be Ace. So this is Laser Tag from Go. One I hadn't seen before, didn't spend too much money on it, so quite happy about that. This is the world that we're in now, you know, apart from New Rules John that I will pay so much money for. You know, sell me your copy now, you know you want to do it if you own it. You know, beyond that, we're just picking up the little bits and pieces. Alright, so we've got another one here. This comes from Tolly's Games Garage. Tolly's Game Garage, what did I buy from you? Okay, we've got IK Plus, International Karate Plus. That's not bad, really. Of all the things that were not Sinclair Spectrum related, we've had the, or not related, but we've had the cup. That wasn't a game. We've got that little display that I've just done. That's not the game. And we got the Scientology business card. That's not a game. But yeah, beyond that, you know, we're doing pretty damn well. All right, so come on. Oh, they've wrapped this so well. Come on. Struggles. Why did you need to wrap this so well? Because I would have pissed and moaned otherwise if you didn't. Oh, right, God, that was hard. So this is an adventure game. And this is Sinbad and the Golden Ship. Not shit, ship. It's an adventure game. A graphic adventure with a 48K memory. You know what? I doubt they would have done any 16K games, you know, at this stage of Mastertronic stuff. But yeah, didn't have that one. Went for that, and clearly we have it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 or 11 left here. Alright, we have this now here. That feels very light. What is in this? Ivry, EVRI. You delivered this. Did you deliver this safely? Okay, we have a letter with my order. That's fine. We have... What is this? What is going on? Alright. So we've got Pink Panther here. But they wrapped the cassette separately. They wrapped the cassette separately. Why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that? So yes, we have the Pink Panther from Gremlin Magic Bites on the Spectrum. Didn't even know this existed as a thing here. But yeah, went for that, got that. But you had the cassette. They'd taken the cassette out of the box and wrapped that separately. In all the times I've been doing these videos, I have never seen a cassette wrapped on its own like that. Okay. Now, this one had a fee to pay of £1.50. This really fucking pissed me off, because this is very likely, and they fucking did this on purpose. You know, they absolutely did. This is very likely the seller where I put in an offer for something and they basically said, no, not interested. I won the bid lower than the offer that I put in. There was then a lack of sending this, where they came out and they apologised about a week later, said, hey look, you know, so I've been away, that kind of thing. And my gut, maybe my instincts are wrong, is they weren't happy with the price. And if they weren't happy with the price, they then was hoping I was going to ask for a refund or something like that. I didn't do it. So I then had to pay more money on top, because, you know, putting on a second class stamp 20p and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11p's worth of stamps. You know, that fucking sucks. You know that's going to be wrong. And as I rip this open, if this game is a Microgen game, then I am right. Huh? I eat my words. It's not. To that seller that I've just had that little commentary about, I truly thought it was this, because of the time. I wholeheartedly apologise. I really do. No. This, oh god, how fuck could I get that wrong? The timing was just right on this, because there was only, I didn't even think this had not arrived. But no, that's a test tape for the Sinclair, Spectrum. I've seen these a few times, so I went for that. But yeah, no, there was a big sort of back and forth on this thing in terms of, you know, put in a bid, didn't get it, put in another bid, didn't get it, and you know what, I thought that ain't going to go for what they're asking. It really isn't, and I did get it cheaper, and because of the timing I wholeheartedly thought that. But you know what, I'm man enough to say I have made a mistake when I say something like that to the seller, that hopefully I've got the package in here. I am truly humbly fucking sorry. To the person that didn't put the packet, the right postage on there, you can go and fuck yourself. Alright, so what do we got here? After I've eaten my words, I've eaten my proverbial fat now. We have got, oh yes, something that's very well wrapped up. Ow! Damn it! I stabbed myself with the scissors. This is a very, very recent purchase. You know, we're talking, you know, we're talking the past week, really, I think, with this one. And I am so delighted. Be okay, be okay. Yes, you're okay. So, CCS Strategy Games. I've mentioned before I like their things. You know, we've got, where is it? We have got, where are you? Doesn't matter where we are. We've got War 70 somewhere in there. This one I missed out on before, and there was this big case of all these Spectrum games here that were there, and I bid for it just for this one game in this case, and I didn't get it, and I was a little bit gutted. And it's taken a long time. It has taken so many full moons for this to come round, but here we have Brewery from CCS Strategy Games. This is a glorious looking copy. It's new. It could almost be new. This is absolutely lovely. Really happy to get that. Love how these look. Yeah, they do a great range of games. I haven't got them all. There's still quite a long way to go with these, and I pick these up as I see them. But no, Brewery from CCS Strategy Games. Gangsters was a great game they made. Just looking at this cover, you know what? I will be playing this at some point. So moving on, we have, what is this? A little box here, second class. Oh, okay. This is the Crash from Fusion Retro Books cover mount free. And look at the tape. Look at the tape they do here. Holy hell, that is good. But yeah, Crash cover mount free, and I got that from Fusion Retro Books. Paid for it myself. Don't get any of the stuff for free, but yeah, paid for that. And yeah, brilliant. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to do. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so we got something that looks really well packaged here. This looks so well packaged. This one, and just check the mic is still working. With all your moving and waving around this mic, you can hit the top of it and it goes silent. And I just want to check that I haven't been recording for a long period of time with no noise, because and that would be terribly bad. And there's no way, if I had, you know, I could record this video again. Oh, because I'm not gonna package everything up again. Alright. Oh dear God, bits have flown everywhere. Thank you for your custom. Please let us know you received your purchase safe and sound, and positive feedback is always appreciated. If you don't leave feedback, I will drive around your house and kick 10 bells of shit out of you. Many thanks, Bob. Alright, so this is... This is Mermaid Madness from Electronic Dreams. And strangely on the cassette, they only call it Mermaid there. Yeah, they only call it Mermaid there. Oh, yep, but Mermaid Madness from Electronic Dreams. Alright, so we're counting down here. We are getting through all of these. So I have to use some scissors for this one. Oh, what the blazes! Another one! The seller's done it again. They take the damn cassettes out and package the cassette. Why do this? Why would you do this? It makes no sense. You know, the cassette is the most hardest thing if it gets crushed to replace. You're taking it out and you're putting it in bloody bubble wrap like this, and if that gets crushed on the journey, it's fucked. The same thing that I had with the Spy vs. Spy trilogy that was crushed by Hermes. But no, this is uncrushed Eddie Edwards Super Ski. And look at this from Microids. Microids. Not heard of this before. Saw that, thought, yeah, we'll give that a go. Here on the back, fly like the eagle on the ski jump, completing the slalom or the great slalom, or speed your way to the downhill race. He didn't fly very well. He fell like a stone, but he had fun doing it. Alright, get in there. We are getting there. So from Mastertronic, this is Mega Play 2, and this has, let's see, it's got Billy the Kid, American Turbo King, Jungle Warfare even, F-16 Fighting Falcon, Bronx Street Cop. So Mega Play 2, double cassette. I can see the end. Alright. Addictive Software, Head Coach, one of the few games I do not have from them. I thought I kind of had them pretty much all, and this wasn't there. And when I then checked to have a look to see what else was missing, there was a couple of others as well. So, the journey is not quite over, but almost there. I don't go for the big box things, but I do go for the small box things. Different versions of them. So if you look at Football Manager 2, I think it is, I've got a World Cup version. No, sorry, not a World Cup, a double box version and the single cassette version. Well, this only came out on single cassette to the best of my knowledge, but now I have it. Okay, next one. Oh no, fuck's sake. You rip it open and this shit comes out everywhere. Mother bollocks. It is all over my top. It looks like the gods of paper just shit on me. I'm not even sure if the gods of paper are a thing, but you for fucking fuck's sake. This better be a good game. Oh, no. Fuck you. Alright, so, it's a pity, unlike this game, Superman, Man of Steel, I did not have X-ray vision to see all this shit that's all over the desk. But yeah, Superman, Man of Steel from Tynesoft. You know, it's interesting. You know, this is a big license. You know, this would be licensed from DC. I wonder how much cheap licensing games that then was compared to now, and how easy it was. Fuck's sake, it's everywhere. Look. Cardboard rain. So this case is broken. I'm going to have to fix this, but you know, Konami coin-ups, you will donate a case here. But this is Sector 50 from Quicksilver. Double set one, didn't have that. Thought, yeah, let's go for it. This fucking mess is everywhere. Look, Yeah. Sector 50 from, is it Sector 50? Yeah, no, it's Sector 90. My God, it's Sector 90. Look at that. I can't even read in all my anger that I'm now covered in bloody paper rain. But yeah, Sector 90 from Quicksilver. Didn't have it. Now I do as it falls and breaks in the case. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parcels to go. Okay, from Firebird we have War Cars construction set. Bought this one randomly. Didn't know if I had it or not, but thought, no, I'm not going to let that go. Because what I do sometimes, I do a search on auctions ending quickly, and or soonest or something like that. It's absolutely everywhere. On auctions ending soonest, and that was there. So I wasn't certain about this. Didn't have it. Did check later. Glad that I went for it. 2 or 3 quid for that. But yeah, looks like it could have been fun back in the day when you look on the back. I used to like those games where you had to design, build stuff and things like this. And I guess this was one of them from their $2.99 range. Alright, and we also had this one here. So this cat was from the same seller that... Check that's okay. Yes, that's okay. This I used to own, but I found I didn't have it. And this is Streaker. You wouldn't do that now on a football pitch. No. In England it's too cold to be doing that. But no, this is Streaker. So, and that this is from Bulldog. All right, so 3 parcels left to go. Okay, and this one isn't a Spectrum game, but this is connectors for my PFT tube for my 3D printer. And what you can do there, it's got an extruder on, so it's got an AMS box on top which has multi-filaments, and then you can connect them to here, so you can use external spool without having to unplug and plug everything all the bloody time. So 3D printer bracket, and then with that bracket you attach those. There you go. That wasn't a Spectrum game. So, this is where, again, I humbly apologise to that seller that I thought had deliberately fucked the postage out. Sir, I am generally honestly sorry. You know who you are if you are watching this video. It was a genuine mistake on how the dialogue went back and forth a little bit, for those couple of things that were rejected, and I still got it cheaper. I thought you were putting a fast one with it. Again, I am sorry. But this is Knockout from Microgem. This is the game in question, and again, please accept my apologies. And then finally we have the last one. This is the last one. It's in a rather big box. Who knows, maybe it's not even a Spectrum game. So we unbox. If I get covered in paper dust, I'm going to be bloody happy again. It's like it's horrible. Alright, big box there. And then out this box is another box, but something has fallen. Oh, there's a game. Alright, so that game was on its own in it. And then we've got more games that are wrapped up here. Alright, so we have Robin of Sherwood. I don't give 2 hoots about that. I have that. We have got Gremlins Really don't give a shit about that. But this one, is something rather special, and it's not New Wheels John, and this wasn't planned. This is, look at this, there's even an elastic band here. This is, as I say, the last video, the last unboxing bit that we've got. But this one is something rather special. So to end the video, I'm absolutely beyond delighted to show you Master Games Scott Adams scoops. Now, Master Games have done Ultimate, they've done, I think it was an Ocean one as well, but I saw this and I didn't know they'd done this. And you've got Pirate Adventure, you've got Voodoo Castle, you've got Strange Odyssey, and you've got Buckaroo Banzai. You know, I used to love the adventure games, but to get this on this cassette, as I've been collecting compilations, and to have two of these already, and then have this Scott Adams Scoops, it pops up, and yeah, I've got those other two games with it that mean nothing to me, but no, this does mean something to me. Really pleased for this. So that is it. You know, I've got to tidy up all of this rubbish here, all of this I've got to tidy up, but that's my problem. Hope you've enjoyed the video. 22:11 on the clock here, so that's 57 minutes that we've been going. You stay safe, you take care. This is absolutely the end of this unboxing nostalgia video. If I can get New Wheels John, then you know what, it all ends at that part. But until then, I will see you next time. You stay safe, you take care, and you stay retro. Goodbye.